Hey guys, and welcome to the Lou Huddle, where all we do is talk about sports and have a great time doing it. We have Austin.
We're back.
We have Brad.
Heyo.
We have Zach.
Hello.
And we have Bruno, which is me. And this is the Lou Huddle, and it starts now. All right, guys. Well, we're back after a 4-week hiatus.
4 weeks.
Was it
Like
4?
2
5?
months?
Oh, it was like,
Like
I
a year.
think I've
5,
done this
6
in
weeks.
6 months.
Well, this is our first time doing a pod all together, so I think it would be smart to do seasons because summer gets
There's
a little
no way
hectic.
you're taking credit for this. There's no way.
I was the one that came up with the idea about
Zach?
seasons.
Zach?
Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that?
Yes, you're wrong.
When
came
did-
up with the
when
seasons,
did Bruno
Brad?
ever say that?
Brad brought it up a couple weeks back, and then brought it up again last week.
Haven't
Check
heard
the
Bruno
text
say it
messages.
once.
Bruno, we can't believe you because you didn't know about the Dylan Holloway and the Philip Broberg signings.
When we
one of those
talked
happened
about
in
it.
one of those happened in January, which we talked about. The other one happened in early May, which we had already talked about.
Bruno's leaving. He's leaving St. Louis.
He's leaving St. Louis. He's leaving us. He hates us.
The Jacksonville Huddle.
I'm still trying to find this text.
He literally talked about it last week, and then I'm pretty sure he texted about it, if not talked about it.
Regardless, Zach,
Longer
did you
than
hear
that.
him talk about it?
Nah, other than right now, no.
Okay, so Zach heard me talk about it. So,
Awesome.
unfortunately, Bruno, if you come up with an idea and don't say something, no one's going to know.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Oh my God! There it is, fellas.
Austin's here.
There it is. I'm him. Found the text.
This guy.
Found the text. I'm him.
Well, let's get into some baseball, Brune.
Well, hold on. We got to give the audience an update. So, season 1 finales today, or while we're recording this podcast. This will be the break up until probably the fall-ish season,
That would be
until
September.
yeah, I would say September. September would be good.
I will not be here in September.
I'm
Oh,
not
yeah?
understanding the season thing.
Well, I figured we would take off the summer, do a little baseball, and then once end of May rolls around, we would kind of end it off and then pick it back up come September. So that way it's time for playoff baseball, and we can also talk about fall sports up and coming. So like basketball, football, hockey, and get back into it, and we just take the summer off.
It sucks because the
Why is
dog.
this the first time I'm hearing about it?
The dog. Days
I
is sad.
have messaged in the group chat.
Call.
Okay. Season 1 finale, and we're starting. All right, Brad, take it away with some baseball.
Well, I got to take away with some baseball.
Hey, you're the baseball man. You went up into the commentary. You went up into the commentary.
I can't talk
booth and
about
everything.
Munataka. He's on his rehab tour. So
On the couch eating donuts.
you know what? I'll tell you what. I think the last time we did a podcast is when he got hurt, and now we started back up when he started his rehab. It's because we're a Munataka Murakami fans here at this podcast. All right, here at the Lou Huddle
All-Star
Studios.
snub?
I just like the name.
All-Star snub. Yeah, actually, that's a great topic to go into. AP.
There's been a few of them. I believe there's been a few of them.
I think we talked about one the other day. Care
I
to tell
think
us?
the whole country of Canada is on Vlad Jr.
I think they're on all the Blue Jays, which is kind of messed
Yeah.
up.
You guys never make those noises ever again in your life.
Si, senor. No,
I mean, it's just if you check the stats, it's astronomical compared to other first basemen.
there's
Wilson
no
Contreras?
Ben Rice. Ben Rice wasn't in. He's in now, but he wasn't in to start. Vladdy was in over him, which is mind blowing. I just don't know how somebody can be a player of the month or pretty close to it, and then not be an all-star. I mean, I know he's a Cub, but PCA wasn't in, and he was
that's crazy too.
player of the month as well for June. Jordan Walker wasn't in. I get he had cooled off a little bit, but the numbers are still better than a lot.
He had like a 15-game hiatus where he didn't do much.
Okay, the 2 weeks. I
agree.
I mean, he's done significantly better than Vlad Guerrero,
100%.
and I think it's dumb. I think it's a popularity contest. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's the fan vote.
Yeah, it is 100% fan vote. Not like the NBA. I heard some people talking about that, where at least you get players, writers, coaches.
Yeah,
you get their influence as well.
It takes a lot more than just a fan vote in the NBA, but it does help, obviously. But you can't rely solely on that.
Well, yeah, because that one year, Taco Falls had like 300,000 votes and played, 2 games?
Yeah, that's why he didn't get in.
Like,
I mean,
how is...
Had it, compared to what he was on a high last year in the playoffs and the World Series, serious cliff fall off there.
The problem is Vlad Jr. has he's supposed to be a power hitter. He's got 4 home runs. There's, I think Luis Arias has that many.
Yep.
So,
here's one of the biggest snubs, I think. Sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
JJ.
That's what I was going to get into.
Okay.
Because Luis Arias, he's batting 300, but there's nothing else going on with that.
There's nothing else going for him, yeah.
JJ Weatherholt's got him beat in every other category. He's statistically the third best second baseman in the National League or the entire league.
I think...
Obviously, I get we're biased to Cardinals, but that's pretty obvious. Your batting average, if you're batting 300 with 1 RBI, I'm sorry, that's not doing a bunch.
I agree. Maybe he didn't get in because he's a rookie. I don't know.
Well, no one's really voting for Cardinals, and then I know Walker's a reserve, and then Riley O'Brien got in because...
He's leading the NL in saves. Right? Saves?
You have to check with Mason Miller there.
He's leading something. I forgot what it was.
Regardless, the All-Star voting is the dumbest thing, and honestly, it just doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
The All-Star game used to mean something 10 years ago. Last 5 years, it hasn't meant anything.
I could agree with that. And that's unfortunate because we used to love, what was it, 2009 when the All-Star was here? All-Star game was in St. Louis?
Yeah, 2009.
The All-Star game remember in Cincy when all the Cardinals players were getting booed?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Well, shout out. I mean, Jack's going to say something about this. What was it, 2015 Royals? Pretty much the whole starting roster, I think 8 of them were Royal players, right?
Pretty much.
Maybe 7?
No, the starting lineup was like 3 or 4, but then they had 8 or 9 guys on the whole.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Who cares? It's the little brother of baseball teams in Missouri.
You ain't lying. Bomb the AL.
Also, 27-1.
What?
We're not even gonna bring that up.
17-1.
Was it 17? At this point, I could say it's 27. People believe that thing. It was 22-1. I knew it was a 2.
It was a great 4th of July weekend for the Cardinals, for the Birds. That was a BTA if I've ever seen BTA before. And then here we are this week going against the fucking Brewers, who we're looking like the San Antonio Spurs right now, blowing leads.
I'll tell you what, though. Fastball to Ivan Herrera, and he perfects that in the left field. I mean, it's not too often the Miz gets
couple homers on him.
2 home runs off of him. Now he kind of hung that cutter slider to Walker, and he punished it. But that fastball to Herrera, good on him for catching to that.
Well, they had 5-0 lead tonight. You want to put money? Should we put money on them losing?
It's not the worst thing.
I'll have to check FanDuel, see what they're at. Probably minus 500 or something to win the Cardinals are. Oh, 5-1. So they're already fucking chipping away at it. Bruno, what are your thoughts? How are you feeling about your Birds so far?
Our pitching sucks.
Okay, we agree. I think we all agree to that.
They brought up a kid. They brought up a
pitcher,
late 20-year-older, and I forgot his name. But they literally he played a game, let up like 5 runs, and then they told him to get the fuck out. Pretty much, immediate release after that game. I forgot who it was that pitched. I was reading an article about it on the Cardinals.
Hunter Dobbins?
I think it was. Yeah, he was immediately released after the game.
I don't know if he was released. I don't know.
Back down.
They got rid of him. Like, he's not on the roster. He's not part of the Cardinal organization at all. He's a free agent. They bought out the rest of his contract. It was a minor league player that was brought up. And they're like, you're in your late 20s. If you don't got it now, you'll never get it again. You'll never get it then.
I don't know. I mean, look at Torres. Torres has been fine.
That's a hitter. That's a fielder.
That's true, too.
Pitching's different. You either got it or you don't got it.
You just said if you're 29 and don't got it, you don't got it. But
For a pitcher aspect.
I don't got
it. Be specific.
He did. He said
He was specific.
I'm always
I got you
specific.
back, Bruin.
Pacific.
Thanks, dude.
But
But yeah, Cardinals are winning right now, 5-1 against the Brewers. That's lit. They're killing it.
they're plus 1,300, by the way, on FanDuel. The Brewers are.
Bet the mortgage, Austin. Bet the mortgage.
No can do, Bruin.
Wouldn't do that. We're 10.5 games back in the Central from the Brewers.
Slight work.
I'll tell you what. Mets, disappointing, like always.
It's just funny. It's just a laughing stock at this point. Highest payroll can't even be. What's their record?
Mets are 38-54.
38-50.
I mean, imagine if you were I don't know, there's an American League team that's 38-54.
You talking about the Royals?
Yep.
Bottom of your division?
Bottom of the division.
Couldn't be us.
No.
Even on an off year for us, we can't even be at the bottom.
But going into the All-Star break, are you I kind of know all of our responses. I think we're all kind of shocked that the Cardinals are playing 500 ball going into the All-Star break.
To be honest, though, I expected that. I actually thought they were going to do worse. I mean, in a previous podcast episode, we all were kind of like,
I
40
expected
and
so
6.
much worse.
I expected a lot worse.
I expected so much
better.
worse.
How many wins do we have?
They need 13 more wins.
13 more wins, and Brad owes me a crisp $10 bill.
Might as well give it to him now, Brad.
No, there's time. There's
should've
time to
bet
go on a generational losing streak.
Brad, you can give me $8 right now.
What?
Put a down payment on that shit.
I give you $8 now and $2
Cash
and then
them
they
out
win
early?
13.
No. So you can give me $8 now, just in case they don't hit.
What, I got to cash out? Are you
Yes,
trying to
you-
cash out? I don't know
Yeah,
why you
I need $8. I need to go buy me some wings
buddy,
tomorrow
you got an
night.
Easy win.
Wings. We're going to Mexican tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, I need a margarita tomorrow night.
You ain't drinking
Hell
a
yeah,
margarita.
man.
You're not even paying for it.
Always drink a strawberry frozen margarita,
Oh.
large. Get a lime in there. That thing. If you take it, Don't ever moan like that in a podcast again, please. Take
You're
that
canceled.
out.
You're canceled.
Someone get their man.
My mom and Andy, they get an extra shot on top as a floater. I don't do that. I'm not crazy.
Well, kind of crazy, but no. It's gonna be great going into the All-Star break. Again, we're at the dog days. I mean, other than wrapping
Our
up,
pitching sucks.
other than that, our pitching sucks for a while. But yeah, I mean,
Brad, I got a question for you. Since this is the season finale, what are you looking for come trade deadline for the Cardinals?
I don't see them doing. They're gonna make a move. I know that.
Do you think they're going to go for
Sell.
You know what they need
It's
to sell?
gonna
That catching
completely-
roster.
I don't know. It's
That's
going to
what-
completely depend on what the calls are.
There's 4 people that need to be sold.
Name them.
JoJo,
Agree.
Riley O'Brien,
No.
Agreed. Yeah. Get his trade value while he's high right now.
And get what? A fucking kitchen sink and a dryer?
A starting
for?
pitcher.
Pedro Pajes,
I agree with that.
and Nolan Gorman.
Sell all these guys
Nolan
and get
Gorman ain't
just
worth
pitching.
a bag of balls.
He's like
Give me a bag of pucks.
Nolan Gorman reminds me of Pavel Buchnevich. He's not worth the contract that he's given.
Do you even know how much Nolan Gorman makes right now, Bruno?
I actually do not.
That's what I
I
thought.
don't either.
Well, do you know how much P?
No, but I'm not going to say that he
This
makes too
guy.
much.
This guy. Let's look it up.
Let's say like
He probably makes sub 5.
2-3 million.
AAV.
Well, it's a little different. But yeah.
Dustin May is also going to be one of those guys that
I don't
He
know.
wants to go back to the Dodgers so bad.
I think he likes it here.
I mean,
No, he hates it here.
he doesn't hate it.
You hate it here. You're moving. I want to hear from
That's
you.
true. Yeah. Bruno
Says
is
the man that's
moving.
got a tattoo. Where's y'all's tattoo?
Says it what? I don't have a tattoo.
Exactly.
Bruno, what you're doing right now is you got a tattoo of your wife, then you get divorced from her, and then you keep it on your body. That's what you're doing.
That's basically what you're doing.
As my dad says, I'm a walking billboard.
I don't think you have that many tattoos.
A walking billboard.
No, you
A
should.
billboard.
Austin Bruno want to get chakra tattoo on his
He did.
on his spine.
He did. For all the Lou Huddle listeners, Bruno wanted to
Yeah.
get chakras up and down his spine. I'll let you imagine.
They were
what we
target
said to him.
practices.
Bruno's gonna get the words "Don't stop" on like a tramp stamp.
It's gonna say right next to that. It's gonna say "Go deep."
So, Nolan Gorman actually made it through arbitration and is on a 1-year deal for $2.6 million.
Yeah, what did I
Yeah,
say?
it's
2 or
Hey.
3 million.
I don't see him coming back up. And
Didn't he go to rehab? Like
No.
baseball rehab, not drug rehab. Baseball
No.
rehab.
No,
Sent
he's
him
in
down to
Triple
Jupiter
A.
and everything.
there's no
He's in
that's
Memphis.
no rehab. He got demoted.
Oh, he got straight up demoted. I thought he went to rehab because Jordan Walker went to rehab down to Jupiter
Bruno,
and he came back hot.
let's give you an example, Bruno. It's like going from assistant regional manager to assistant to the regional manager. That's what he just did.
That's not. No, he's in the same place then.
Hey, Bruno.
He went to Utica.
I know what demotion is. He was sent down to, especially since we got Baez up.
Baez has not come up yet.
Not Baez. Blaze.
It's Blaze Jordan.
They brought
Oh,
Blaze up.
Jesus. Someone get their man.
Bruno.
Because Nolan Gorman was like one for the past a month and a half.
Is this true?
Trade his
He
ass.
won for the last month.
But overall, I think the Cardinals are doing better than expected, which is all you can really ask for.
Yeah. Yeah,
I agree with that.
They're a little bit past the 80-game threshold.
You think Jordan Walker, a home run during the All-Star game?
He'll only have like one at bat.
He'll get a hit. I
If
would
he
bet
has
him
one
getting
at bat
a
and
hit.
hits a home run, I think you'll start getting some more. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I hate the All-Star game now.
I don't know.
I used to
Hot
enjoy
take.
the All-Star
Hot
game.
take.
Hate it now.
Hot take. Would
What?
you consider trading Jordan Walker?
You're on drugs.
You're on.
That's why I said hot take.
You're on.
That's
drugs.
an awful. A hot take is like
Been
pancakes
waiting-
are better than waffles.
But
That's
also look at the
that's a
return
hot
that you
take,
would get
Bruno.
on that.
What would you get for Jordan Walker? You get you would not get an equal player, so you would get prospects and picks maybe. What's the point of that?
You already get young players. Yeah.
He
Unless
is
young.
young.
He is young. Unless you get an MLB ready.
He's
player.
like a year older than
No.
Leo Carlson, like a year or two
No.
older.
Oh,
Trading
here
him
we
would
go.
be absolutely.
Brad, would you accept the trade of Jordan Walker for Murataka Murakami straight up?
Yeah, you would.
No, because Munataka's got like a 4-year deal, and I'm pretty sure you can trade something else to get him.
Yeah,
What
Walker.
would
I
you-
think
What would you offer?
See,
I'll offer from you to Chicago.
bag of balls.
Hell no.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, if you were to offer up, if the Cardinals wanted to get Munataka Murakami, the White Sox are going to ask for the house.
JJ.
They are going to want
Wait,
JJ. They're going to want a bunch of prospects that are.
Probably want Burley.
They would want a lot, and it wouldn't even be worth it.
Yeah, the problem with that is they're not going to get a whole lot, even if they do end up trading him, is because they only signed him for such a short deal.
You're not wrong.
All right.
Like most Japanese-born players come
Right.
over here.
Since
Good job,
we're
bud.
we're probably about to wrap up baseball, I want
goodbye.
final predictions. How do we think we're going to finish?
I think we'll finish third in the Central.
Right outside of a wild
Right where we
card
are now.
spot.
How many wins?
I think they got the second wild card.
61.
I think he's got 6. I think it's second.
I'm gonna be honest. I can see them winning. I can see them winning over 80 games now.
100%.
Yeah, I think you got to win. I think what is it, 87, 88 to have a chance for a wild
You got
card.
You got to get into the 90s to get into the wild card.
90. Yeah.
No, not for the third. There's 3 wild cards.
89, 90. You gotta be close.
Mid to high 80s.
Let's give our official numbers. Let's text our official numbers, see who gets closest.
12.
That's not a, that's, nope.
1.
That's a number. You about to say that's not a number.
2.5.
Give me 84.
87. I just texted it. So we have
85.
Zach, how many wins you think? Bruno said 85.
What did Austin say?
87.
You said
I
84.
said 84. Sounds
You
like
can
you
either
gotta
go
go
83
86.
or 88.
No.
Because if it's lower than 83...
I love how it was 84, 85, 87, and Bruno goes, you can go 88 or 83. What about 86?
Well, yeah, because you want to claim the top or the bottom. You don't wanna claim 86.
It's the price. Oh.
He's right. The price is right. Close to the number. 83.
Boom.
Bruno knows what he's talking about.
And when it's,
Damn right.
what did Bruno pick?
All right, anything else for baseball before we move on?
Negative.
Nope,
All
other
right.
than by the time we get to season 2 of our podcast, and maybe a little bit further, we'll probably know a little bit more about how the strike's going to look, because I got a feeling we're not going to have baseball next year.
Dun dun.
Stay tuned to Lou Huddle to find out in the next upcoming season.
Calm down.
Let's move on.
Calm down, buddy.
All right. We're moving on. We're talking about... I don't know. Let's just do the quiz show. Let's do the quiz show.
How about we don't? Because how are we going to finish it up?
No, let's do hockey. Come on.
I was going to say, why don't we go to basketball and then
10
finish
minutes
on...
of hockey.
It's not going to be 10 minutes.
Let's
Are we
go
really
to
not
basketball because there's a champion in our ranks right now. And I know he's been dying to talk
All
about
right, New York Knicks won the NBA. Time to move on.
Austin, you
All right, here we go. Hockey for the
If
rest
you
of
did
the
this to
pod.
him about hockey, he wouldn't talk the whole
Yeah, no,
podcast.
he wouldn't talk for a month.
I'm playing. Go ahead, Austin. Tell us about it.
What the New York Knicks did meant more to obviously New York, but basketball in general than if the USA men's soccer team won the World Cup. That did more, had a more positive effect.
Hey, AP, one of those was actually achievable. The other one was not. It was a fever dream.
That's a terrible comparison.
An amazing comparison.
It is
Do you
not.
think if the USA men's team won the World Cup that there'd be that much pandemonium going on?
Yes.
No, sir.
Yes.
Austin,
You know why?
Austin,
Because yeah,
the only reason I think there would is because there's no way in Sam hell and in the next 100 years the U.S. men's national team wins a World Cup. This is something that will never be achieved. Austin, there's things that will never be achieved in our lifetime, all right?
Never say never on that.
No, I'm saying never say never. There's at least 2 guarantees in life. 3, death, the U.S. men's national team not making and winning the FIFA World Cup, and me reaching 6 foot, okay? Never gonna happen. There is a better chance of me getting to 6'5" than there is that U.S. men's national team to win the World Cup. Back to the Knicks, winning it all, AP.
I mean it was just I teared up. I cried a little bit.
I don't blame you.
Didn't know what to do. It was game 5. First of all, after I think when we went up 2-0, I thought it was over. I mean, not a lot of teams have came back down 2-0. Most recent has been Giannis in 2021 versus Phoenix, but they don't have a Giannis on the team. I think San Antonio was cocky. Do you guys remember how San Antonio reacted after they won the conference finals and beat OKC in 7?
They thought they won the championship.
They were crying.
They were going to Disney World.
They were crying.
Yeah,
they were
they could've
jumping in
saw me.
arms. And you guys know how the Knicks reacted?
On to the next game.
Job ain't finished.
I made finish. They just dabbed each other up. 4 more. That is not. And Josh Hart said it too in his pod. That he was like they thought they won it after beating OKC because they thought they had it in the bag versus the Knicks. And I knew we matched up well against them because we played them in the NBA Cup. And that, not that it's similar, but they had playoff intensity in the NBA Cup finals. And then we beat them one other time in the regular season.
Are you guys the first team doing the NBA Cup and the NBA Finals?
Indeed we are, in the same year. Indeed we
Wow.
are.
Legend.
Yep. First time. And I was going to go to parade, but I couldn't because I was traveling for work. But I plan on going to opening night when they raise the banner. As long as the tickets aren't, fucking $2,000.
Yeah, I want to talk about the prices of some of those games because Game 4, I was watching Game 4 on the Skyline coming back at Disney, and I was watching it with a gentleman from Colombia, and we were talking about the prices of the games. The price of those tickets, if the Knicks would have won Game 3, the price of Game 4 tickets, outrageous. I mean, we're talking 5 digits.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap.
Yep. If it would have been a closeout game in New York, yeah.
Yeah, that was insane.
But, I mean, that's just, unfortunately, I mean, that sucks for the regular fan who can't afford $5,000 to go to the game.
$5,000? Tickets were pushing like $15,000.
Yeah, but towards the end of it, they were getting to like $5,000 for game 4. But if you meant that if they won Game 3 and like going for a sweep in Game 4 in New York, then that probably would have been
unless you were rich or rich and celebrity usually coincide.
Yep, and it just it sucks in that. I mean, I could have went to San Antonio, looked it up. I could have flown to San Antonio, gotten a hotel room, and got a ticket for like $1,500, and that wouldn't even get me in the game in New York.
I'll tell you what, Blues ever go back to the Stanley Cup, we'll probably have tickets. Bruno won't because he's leaving. He's a traitor.
He's an unloyal feller. But no,
we can take
James
Bruno's
Dolan,
dad with us.
The Knicks owner revoked some season ticket holders when they sold some of the tickets in the playoffs, which is messed up. But
the point of those is to you're going to want to sell them to Knicks fans.
Yeah, people who are going to show up to every game and not sell. Yeah.
The problem is with that is you want your building filled with your fans.
Yeah. And to be honest, the rich people typically aren't the loudest ones.
No, I'll tell you what, though. It's same thing, similar situation, and they've been asking for this for a while, but there's a good chance that the Packers are going to start revoking a few season ticket holders because they can see if they've gone to games or resold them. So they're going to revoke season ticket holders and who have not gone to games in over, I think, 2 or 3 years. Because some people have them and never go to a game; they just sell them.
They should do that. I agree.
I'm glad you said that about the Knicks owner doing that because, again, the finals don't happen in your building. When's the last time it happened for the Knicks?
1999.
So you're telling me you're going to have season ticket holders that are selling tickets? You want your fans in the stand. It's supposed to be a home field advantage for a reason.
I agree. I 100% agree. But
AP, I'm glad you got to see that, though.
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, people probably aren't going to agree with this, but it was statistically, you look at plus minus and just point differential, the most dominant NBA playoff run ever. They had the highest point differential, I think, like even over 60 above the Golden State Warriors of 2017 with KD and Curry. Obviously, I mean, they only lost 3 games, which was great. They won 15 in a row, which is like the second highest win streak in NBA playoffs history. Had the biggest playoff comeback history in Game 4 with the OG tip-in, down 29 in the playoffs. I mean, they just did...
Did they lose 3 or 4 games?
They lost 3 games during the whole playoffs, yeah. One to San Antonio.
I thought they went to Game 7 against Atlanta.
No, Game 6.
No?
They won 4-2. Because they went down 2-1 and then won the rest of those 3. They swept Philly, swept Cleveland, won the first 2 in San Antonio, lost Game 3, then won Game 4 and 5. So
Yeah, they just it was a definition of a team hitting their stride all at the same time. Like even like the role players all hitting their stride at the same exact point. Like you just don't ever I don't remember. I don't think I've ever seen a team like that play like that well together and that consistent. Like Brunson did have his off nights with shooting. I get that it's going to happen, but
team chemistry really.
It outweighed everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like
hats
with-
off though. We got to go see them play this season too.
We did.
We. There's somebody who.
No. Hoagie, shout out Hoagie. He sent me a text after the Knicks one, and he goes, "Hey, whoever we go see play the Pacers ends up winning the championship because we've only been."
You saw the Lakers when they won.
Yep, and then I saw the Knicks again. I have to be with Hoagie though. It's just Hoagie and I like together.
I wish Indiana plays New York next year in the playoffs.
Good series.
That wasn't the only champion we saw this year. Obviously, we see every Stanley Cup team. So,
yeah, but it's different.
I got to travel to Carolina and see them play there.
But it was just a special run. I mean, obviously nobody thinks they're going to redo it, which they lost Mitchell Robinson, which sucks. Lost Huck Porty, so kind of got to rebuild our backup big men. But, I mean, for the most part, 98% of our roster is staying the same. Obviously, the East got a lot better. I mean, so many NBA moves.
Shaken up, too.
I don't even know if I consider... I mean, Giannis to the Heat is wild. The biggest trade that blew my mind is the Jaylen Brown, Paul George trade, which makes, pretty much no sense to me. I don't know why on God's green earth Brad Stevens would do that, but I don't know what your guys' thoughts are.
I think that's the second worst one. I still don't understand the Giannis one. I mean, what did Milwaukee truly get for him?
I mean, they got Tyler Hero. Depends on how high you are on Tyler Hero. They got Khalil Ware, which he's a decent prospect center, young guy. I think they got like 3 picks. Not a haul. I would. Think for getting honest.
I mean, wasn't the talk that it was going to be Jaylen Brown in picks? Like, how was that not the?
Yeah, I think the Giannis wanted a 3-year extension, and they were only willing to give him 2 years, and also they wouldn't give up Hugo Gonzalez or Baylor Shireman. Boston wouldn't give either of those guys up, and then they ended up getting Paul George.
That just seems dumb. That just seems dumb to me. I mean, you won with Brown and Tatum before, and you're going to add Tatum and Giannis. I feel like that's a pretty good. It's a pretty good lineup.
I think why a partial reason why they traded Jaylen Brown is that him and Jason Tatum were making almost 70% of their salary cap. So that also makes it hard, But they also, I mean, they're the ones that sign the players. I don't get why even offer it. Whatever. But it turns out Paul George and Jaylen Brown are making the same amount of money this year and next year.
I also think you keep talking about trading Jaylen Brown, and I've talked to Hoagie about this. You pissed him off. Like, why would you want to be with a team that just wants to get rid of you?
I mean, yeah. After they announced that they were in talks with Giannis and they were going to trade Jaylen Brown, I mean, I knew he was going to be gone because he's not going to want to stay there after finding out that his team was to trade him.
No, and I think that's going to be your biggest path. Now, obviously, you're going to keep talking. We're going to talk about Giannis being in Miami, but that Sixers team looks great.
Looks nasty.
And I heard that VJ Edgecombe, that's who Boston wanted, and the Sixers said no. I just don't know how you land on. Okay, well, we'll take Paul George. No, you keep going for VJ Edgecombe. But if you're the Sixers, you get Jaylen Brown, you have Edgecombe, you have Tyrese Maxey. If Joel Embiid stays healthy,
I wouldn't count on Joel Embiid staying healthy part.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll go quickly here on the NBA trades and agent move and free signings and whatnot. I think the biggest one is Jaylen Brown one in terms of I think Boston got fleeced. I think Miami needs to build kind of a bench, needs to build some backups. What do you guys? This is an interesting one. What do you guys think of Julius Randle to the Brooklyn Nets? Zach, that's your team. You want to talk about it?
Hell yeah, man.
Are you actually a Nets fan, or are you switching to somebody else again?
We're gonna see. We're gonna wait and
My
see.
God.
I don't know. Hogan and I talk about being Pacers fans.
That's absolutely the worst thing you could do.
You guys
Why?
need to pick.
You need to pick.
I follow Jason Tatum. Do you want me to pick a team?
I just said it.
If
You
I had to
understand
pick
English?
a team, I'd probably pick the Pacers just because I'm in Indianapolis at minimum once a year now.
I think the last couple of years now.
I mean, I go at minimum once a year unless you guys invite me, then I'll go twice a year.
We can go twice a year. We can go every many times you want. We probably need to go somewhere else.
Chicago, a team that's been struggling since the 90s.
I cannot pick a Chicago
I can't
team.
pick. Yeah, I also can't pick a Chicago team.
Or pick, Memphis.
No.
Just got off the fucking NBA Finals and was one game away from winning.
That's why I'm gonna stick with the Nets for now. We'll go with that.
Name two players on the Nets besides Julius Randle.
Michael Porter Jr. And Julius Randle. That's all I know for the moment. I don't know. I told
feel
you
like there's a
we
rookie
decided
pick
right
I'm
before
thinking.
the playoffs started.
All right, you got a lot of learning to do.
I know. I got time. I got plenty of time. Ain't nothing going on soon, right?
You got something pretty important coming up, but all right.
I don't know. You'll Austin, he'll understand someday.
You'll get it one day. You'll understand one day.
Yeah, just like Brett will understand it.
I already understand it.
I don't think so.
I already understand
The
it.
way Brad, the way you do it, you can't have kids that way. We've been over this.
Okay. Alrighty, buddy. Okay.
I started that rumor at Tucker's.
Well-
Thank you very much.
Well.
But yeah, I think another big thing that we forgot to mention before we move to the NHL, the King, LeBron James. Where's he gonna go? Let's
Down
hear
to
some
5
predictions.
teams I saw.
Where's he gonna go? What do you guys think?
Did you get that update?
I did. Yeah,
Sixers are one of those teams.
I think he should go to Cleveland.
Was it Cleveland, Philly, Miami,
Yep.
Tell you right.
Timberwolves?
If he
What's
really
it all?
wants to chase either way, he's chasing a ring at one of those.
Yeah, he needs to go to the East though. So he needs to go to Miami or Cleveland.
I bet you if Jalen
I
Brunson
think
gets
he
on the
goes
phone,
back
he'll
to
go to New York.
Miami.
Rich
No.
Paul, his agent, said that if they did win the chip, LeBron was signing with the Knicks, and I love LeBron to death. I'm been a LeBron fan since I don't know, Zach. You tell me, but
2003.
I would prefer a Knicks championship over LeBron joining the Knicks. But that's just me.
I don't blame you.
If I was him, I'd probably go back to Miami.
It's not a bad choice. I think he has to go to a team he's already played for. Like I don't think he can go to a new team.
Yeah, like going to Timberwolves is kind of weird.
Yeah, going to Philly is just weird.
Yeah, I don't even go to Philly now.
Go to Philly, play power forward.
No, you can't do that.
You're gonna have to.
Definitely can't do that.
Alrighty, well, guys, I hear Bruno chomping at the bits,
All right, Brune.
waiting for NHL.
You got 10 minutes, Brune.
The clock starts.
15. Sorry, 15 minutes.
He was 1,000%
sure.
sleeping.
Okay, here we go.
Problem is,
Motherfucker was sleeping.
we go to the NHL. It was
Vegas
somebody's-
Golden Knights won the championship. Time to move on.
They did not win the championship.
What's going on with the Blues, Brune?
Carolina Hurricanes won the championship. Time to move on.
We can't talk about that epic run by the Canes. You don't
Go
want to talk
ahead,
about
Brad.
it?
Go ahead. Lead us off.
Brad, do the chant.
Go ahead, Brad. Lead us
But-
off.
Bossy. Okay. All right. Again, Vegas #2 team for me. Yeah, but God, again, saw both champions this year, and it all started when we were at Blarney Stone. I'm like, you know why the Carolina Hurricanes are losing to Vegas? It's because Bussy's not in. And what did that man do? Won them the Stanley Cup with how he played in net. Unbelievable. I thought it was a great run throughout the entire playoffs by Carolina. hats off to them for winning it. Vegas, you've won very recently. I'd like to see you win again, but a team like that and a dominant run like that, I got nothing to be upset about. Plus, with family in Raleigh and them cheering them on, not too bad.
Hell yeah, man.
So, yeah, incredible run by Carolina, incredible run by Bussy. That was I think, he earns a spot on a team as a starting goaltender, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see, but that's not the biggest. Obviously, that's the biggest news. That was a month ago. But the biggest news now is the offseason, some moves, some trades before the draft, and a big fucking offer sheet that, by God, Doug Armstrong started something.
Tell us more, Brad. Tell us more.
Well, I think we should lead up to that. All right.
Lead up to what?
Maybe we should recap the draft a little bit.
Do that.
All right. Let's go back before the draft.
Okay.
A move we saw coming. Jordan Kyrou to the Washington Capitals.
Good riddance.
Zach Austin. I kind of know Zach wanted him gone too.
Yep, I want him gone. I think it's just time. I think it's going to be a nice change of scenery for him. And I wish him best of luck, especially with Ovechkin coming back. I know it was Austin's favorite player, so that kind of...
It initially hurt. I think it always hurts, when someone from your team who won a championship with you
didn't win a championship with us
moves on, or gets traded, whatever, moves on.
He was
so
not
it
on
stings
the
a
team.
little bit, but I do think I agree that it was probably for the best for the organization.
Get that
Just
lazy
sometimes.
fuck out of here.
I think
Bruno, he had his best... He wasn't lazy.
I think in
lazy
Washington, I think the spotlight will be off him a little bit.
Yes.
So maybe that'll help. A change of scenery is never bad for anybody.
No, it's true.
I like that we got a pick out of that, which we'll talk about that in a minute. We got a pick, and then we got Mick Michaels, who can play center, but I think putting him at the wing is better. From listening to JR and them talk, he's very similar to Kyrou, but he drives the net more. Kind of plays the style that Montgomery wants. And, I like that move. I like it. You still have speed. I prefer guys to crash the net. AP does it in Chell, and it's great.
Yeah, him and we'll get to that later.
Well,
Okay.
that's next. That's next.
McMouse.
So our three picks turned into 4 first-round picks, and there was talk all leading up to it. All right? Are we going to trade for number 2? Did not happen. I don't blame San Jose. Stenberg is that kind of a player. I heard that Armstrong was on the phone with picks 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No one wanted to trade. Okay. Anaheim wanted pick 11. Armstrong said, no, that's not going to happen. We take a center at pick 11, which I'm okay with that. Take a center. 99% of the time they can play wing. It's fine. We get to pick 15. Do we trade pick 15 or do we pick at 15?
16 got traded.
Are you sure?
1 or 2. A or B.
Yes.
15, 16.
It was
Potato,
16.
potato.
It was 16. It was 16.
Potato. We get the update at work on Friday. Blues make the trade for Mason McTavish. Woo!
Love it.
Love it.
I went
Love that
crazy.
man. He's a legacy player. His dad played for the Blues. I like the move, okay? He's a bigger guy. He'll be in front of the net. I like that. Get him out of Anaheim. You're going to see his production go up. I know he had some problems, and they kind of benched him in the playoffs, but I think there was a contract situation at the beginning of the season, and when Joe Quenneville came in, he was sitting out, so obviously that's going to kind of put somebody on their radar as maybe a bad sport, but I wouldn't take that off from him. Blues had a great draft because then later, I think the next day, trade 2 third-round picks and get Brandon Carlo from Toronto. Huge. That is a huge move. That is a great move for the defense. The defense needed that. Also, Brandon Carlo's best year was under Jim Montgomery in Boston. So, I like the pieces we have moving forward. What a week for the Blues that was.
Damn straight, man. They were killing it.
Bruno, I've talked to Zach about it, but I want to hear your thoughts. All right.
About what?
How do you feel about these moves? I mean, Carlo, McTavish.
The McTavish one. McTavish, I was kind of like jumping for joy because we only have one net crasher. He's also a net crasher player, and he's also has speed. Right now, the lines are projected for him and McTavish and McMichael to be on the same line. I'm curious to see how they do well together.
Yeah.
McTavish
like
is
what
also
you said, 2 net crashers now. You added within 40, or added within 1 week.
The problem is that when you have 2 net crashers on the same line, who do you have on the wing? That's the only downfall that's the only problem that I have with that, because you are going to need guys. Granted, the forechecking ability from that line is going to be great, but you're still going to run into positioning, so that's something that they'll have to learn, and Monty's got that on lock. That's what the offseason's there for these new players to develop and learn their new team and their new strategies, because Monty plays an East Coast style, which most of these players came from, besides Toronto. But Toronto's coach definitely plays an East Coast style of play, so that will also help. It won't be much of a lateral move, especially for Brandon Carlo. So, very exciting along the lines of that. And then Brandon Carlo right now is projected to be on the same line. I missed it. Was it Tyler Tucker? No, it wasn't Tucker.
Tucker's scratch.
He's the 6th man.
I think it's Lindstein.
Lindstein, yeah.
Zach, sorry. Bruno, 7th.
7th man. Yeah, so he'll be the 6th man. Tucker will be the 6th man. And then,
Brandon Carlo on the 3rd line.
Yeah. Brandon Carlo matching up with Lindstein. I think that will also help as far as teaching.
Carlo and Fowler.
I give up. I give up. But anyway, basically, it's going to help with the lines as well, with the line matchup. Because when you think about it, when you have the veteran presence along with Cam Fowler, Colton Parayko, and hell, I would even say Broberg at this point. When you got veteran presence and who has made it in playoffs most of their careers, it helps with these young kids like Lindstein to definitely learn from and to excel in that way. Even Logan Mailloux, still young, still developing, so he's going to be all right. But yeah, no, overall, with these trades, the one that I was mainly excited about, honestly, was 1,000% Jordan Kyrou. In my opinion, Jordan Kyrou, he just got really lazy. And I don't know if that has something to do with, I don't know. He just seemed lazy. He didn't try. And he just lost his speed midway through the season. I don't know if he was playing hurt or if he was just tired all the time. But also, when a coach decides to sub you out in the middle of a game, or even healthy scratch you to prove a point, that's not necessarily good on a player to be doing that. And for him to have that happen to him twice in back-to-back seasons, that's not ideal. So I was honestly glad to see Jordan Kyrou gone. I know everyone was upset about it, but I think the Blues have players that are wanting to be there now and are not wanting to step back. So, happy for Jordan Kyrou to go to the Capitals. I think that's going to be a good fit for them because the Capitals were hurting for speed. And Ovechkin playing one more year will definitely not really help. But I got to be honest, the Blues don't really have that. They had it with Schenn, but they didn't have that screaming leadership to drilled in your brains. And that's, in my opinion, what Kyrou needs. Because most of the time, the leadership just kind of let him do whatever the fuck he wanted in St. Louis. So,
yeah, didn't hold him accountable.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't hold him accountable at all. So it's time for him. He's what, in his prime? So what is 26, 27 years old? So he's still got a lot of hockey left in him. So I'm hoping he excels and in Washington and does a lot better. Real quick, before we end the pod, I want to go over some of these Blues draft picks that they ended up getting.
You want to end it? I mean, there was still something else to talk about. Still more to talk about.
What is there more to talk about?
Buddy,
You said only an hour.
Okay, we got a couple more minutes. Take 2 minutes off that time, buddy.
I'm just going over the Blues player on what the Blues drafted in the first round.
What I was going to say was before we talked about that, the McMichaels move. Both those trades really helped out this team's future because the Carlo, now I don't feel like there's a pressure to get Juracek up like you wanted Bruno. And before the season started, I was like, before this, a couple weeks ago, I was like, Juracek could make the opening day roster and you were going to miss it. With Carlo, now there's no pressure. I don't see Juracek coming up till next spring. Same with Carbonell. I think also the signing of Johnson on the wing too.
Ross Johnson.
And maybe Stenberg establishing himself. I think it takes the pressure off of those guys. I think there's a little bit of pressure. Hey, stay down there. Learn from Steve Ott. Which great run by Steve Ott and all of them. But learn from them. And then you'll be ready. Maybe you get a couple playing minutes before the playoffs start. Hopefully we're in a playoff position. So, I like that.
I think the Blues will go far this season, but I agree with you. Like, when I made those predictions, it was from full understanding that they were going to keep the same roster and hardly make any moves in the offseason, but glad I was proven wrong.
I'm really glad.
They did end up doing something. So, with all that, why rush anything? There's no need. It's time. Now it's time for them to really develop and show the skills that they have.
Yeah,
in all honesty,
and that main core too. I want to see how McTavish, McMichaels do. Establish. I mean, again, we still don't have a captain, so
nope.
We'll see. The only other thing I wanted to talk about before you get to just briefly mentioning the draft picks, Doug Armstrong started something with that offer sheet, and the Philadelphia Flyers made an offer sheet in for Anaheim Ducks center Leo Carlsson. 5 years, $18 million a year. That will make him the highest paid player in the league. He'll be making the most money out of any NHL player has in a season. And kid's 21 years old and offer sheeted. Incredible. Ducks have till Friday to match. And if they don't match, Philly will be sending over 4 first-round picks. 4 first-round picks. They own all 4 of their first-round picks for the next 4 years, and that's what they're going to be giving up. I think that's an insane price. Zach talked to me earlier about it. Bedard is also offer sheet available. Been hearing a lot of talk about the Penguins putting in an offer sheet for Bedard. We'll see if another offer sheet comes up. Incredible what Doug Armstrong started again. And again, if you're not going to value your young players and your franchise players like you should, and you lose them, that's on you.
I 100% agree with that, especially Bedard getting hurt all of a sudden. It's like, what are you doing?
Bedard, Dex said it too. Bedard's tiny. He needs to bulk up. If he got some size on him. But Bruno, how'd those first 2 picks look? At both centers, right?
Yeah, we mainly focused on centers, which I was not opposed to, because, in all honesty,
they can play wing.
They could play wing. As a center, you could play anywhere at that time, but also centers are heavily valued in the NHL as well. So if they develop them, they could also be used as trade value as well. But hopefully not, especially with the Blues' first pick, they ended up drafting a kid out of Boston University. His name is Tynan Lawrence, and I have done pretty decent research on this guy as soon as they drafted him, and he's a big guy. He's a big dude. Not actually, I lie. He's not a big dude. I'm thinking of the other guy, the other center they drafted. No, Tynan Lawrence is 6 foot, 183 pounds. He is known as a net crashing centerman, so another net front presence. But he has the same shot as Jimmy Snuggerud as well. He can snipe the puck, and he can also watch a couple highlights. The dude can dance with the puck. I'm telling you, like, he is a little Connor McDavid through and through. So look for him in probably 5 years, but I'm curious to see how he'll go about developing. Then for the last guy, for the first round, 16th pick, we did originally have 4. 2 of the first round picks, pick 15 and 12. Was it 12?
11.
11. We have 11. I forgot. 2 of the first round picks, they ended up
Picked
trading
at
away.
11. And we traded 15 or 16.
Yeah, we traded away 15. But the last guy the Blues drafted in the first round, his name is Maddox Deg. Oh God, Maddox Deg. I'll just do Maddox Deg. He's another center.
I have no idea how to say that one.
He is coming out of the junior league over there in Quebec, QMJHL. He is a 6'4" centerman at 198 pounds, and he is 17 years old. So, with that going on, with being 17 years old, he's not done growing. I project him being maybe 6'5", maybe 6'6" at 220 as a centerman, which is going to be massive for the Blues. This guy he's good at scoring. He can move the puck. He's pretty good. He kind of reminds me of the guy from Shoresy. If you remember the last episode of the season 3 of Shoresy, where Shoresy was coaching kids, and it was the
Blueberry Buddies.
The Blueberry Buddies. The guy was named Jack. It's very similar to him, from what I've been reading. I was like, it's basically Jack. So his game is going to excel heavily. He is signed, but he's going to continue his journey through the juniors and work his way up. There is rumors that he's also wanting to play college, so it's going to be a bit before anything. But they have drafted a heavyweight centerman, and look for him in about 5 to 8 years. Let him develop slowly. There's no reason for any of these first rounders to jump into the league right away. All right, any closing remarks before we get out of here?
No, I think just go Knicks, baby.
All right.
Back to back.
Hey, AP,
Back.
Yep.
within the next month, we need to get you a football team.
Okay, I'll end it on this. The biggest thing I have about football is that it's 3 hours long, right? Maybe 4 hours. What's the average?
It's all
right?
Commercials.
There's only 11 minutes of actual play. Like, I don't understand how you guys are okay with that.
Those 11 minutes are nice.
It's about tactician, okay?
It's not that nice when they just run the ball for 1 yard.
It's
tactician.
Austin, you just root for the only team in New York.
What?
AP, be your
You're
own
for the only team in New
don't
York.
just cheer for the Buffalo Bills.
Listen here, you
All right.
fudge packer.
All right, hey, been a Packers fan my entire life, all right? You've bounced around from 9 teams before you landed on Josh Allen, all right?
I want to hear it.
All right, you've stayed true, okay? I'll give you that. You've dealt with heartbreak. You've earned your stripes, all right? Not
My team left
not
me.
like
I
our
don't
one
know what you
friend
want
who
from me.
landed on the Bears as a joke and now stuck with them, has not faced any hardship. That's when you earn your stripes as a football fan.
Bruno, you can't call anyone a bandwagon, mister. I root for 2 different teams a year.
Bruno started the year as a Saints fan and it as a Jags fan.
Yep.
Jesus.
And going to remain a Jags fan.
I hope they suck.
I hope you suck. Get down on
That's
your
rude.
knees.
That's rude. I didn't do anything. All right, we're done.
right.
We're
Goodbye.
done. We're done.
All right, boys.
What a
Well,
great
this
first
was the season 1 finale of the Lou Huddle. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure to drop a like and a follow. keep updated on our Lou Huddle Instagram. We haven't posted a lot recently because our social
Twitter.
media guy sucks. Oh, and Twitter.
Twitter, I repost stuff all the time.
All right. Our social media on Twitter is way better than our Instagram. So follow our Twitter at the Lou Huddle. So season 1's officially over. We will tune in next, probably in August or September, around that time.
I'd say that. It's right around that time, right when football's about to start.
Yeah, around September.
It's about right.
11 minutes of play.
All right, we're done here. And this was the Lou Huddle.
Good night.
Peace.
Farewell.
Bye.